Hey guys, my name is Olisa. Thank you for dropping by. Welcome to the channel if you're new, and welcome back to the channel for me because it's been a minute since I've been here. And I am very sorry about that. I know I keep like dipping and it's not good, but it is for very good reasons. So I hope you do understand when I go completely MIA. But I hope you've been doing well. I have missed coming to you guys with videos. I literally feel so weird sitting down to shoot because it's been that long. I was going to post the continuation of my washing machine like setup video and everything, but then I feel like it's been so long that it's important that we just like sit down and catch up and chat. So this isn't going to be a vlog, but this is as close to the vlog equivalent as we're gonna get. So today we're just gonna hang out. I have a feeling it might be a bit of a long video, so just like grab some tea, grab some dinner, grab some lunch whenever you're watching this, and just like let's just chill, you know. So today's video is a combination of catching up and a haul. As you can see, I do have some new things behind me and I'm so excited. So yeah, it's been a bit of a rough month. Not really rough like as in anything bad, but rough in terms of busy, like non-stop demanding. So I just needed to like shut down this area of my life completely and like redirect all of my energies and my efforts into just staying afloat basically. So where have I been? I came back from visiting my grandparents for a month, and turns out that was a month of not really sleeping properly, a month of being woken up like every day at 6 a.m. It's just not by them, but like by the lifestyle and like the house noises. And like I live alone. I've lived alone for so many years that even someone turning on a light switch somewhere in the corridor wakes me up. So it's kind of problematic. So a whole month of being sleep deprived was very, very taxing to me. And then even before I left, I had started a financial accounting course and I was kind of like dilly-dallying with it. And then I met another cousin of mine and she gave me like all this inspiration. So when I came back, I was like, I'm going to double down on this and like really get it done. And I'm very happy because I am making progress. But basically going back to school was never ever part of my last year like future visualizations, and yet here we are, and I'm very, very excited to actually make like schooling a part of my everyday life. So I needed a bit of time to adjust to that. So just that and general exhaustion. And then I got onto a new team at work, which is very exciting, which is more work, but very like a really great opportunity. And then some people flew into Kenya for a training, which was so much fun, but I did have to drive from here to Westlands for 2 days, and it was just not interesting because then I'm waking up at 4, leaving the house at 5, getting to Westlands by 6, and work is starting at 9. So it was not the most interesting. But that's kind of what this haul is about today, because I actually went to think twice to look for like office clothes because I haven't stepped in an office in a minute, and I got some really awesome stuff. But we are going to start with the things that are right behind me because I took lots of inspiration from Yvonne Candy. I watched her haul and I loved it so much. I literally almost wanted to sit on my carpet and like really get like up close and personal with you guys, but then I feel like this setup works, I like it, let's not rock the boat, you know. But basically she had like a homeware haul, and she reminded me that I've been meaning to get like those leather pillow covers for the longest time, but the only thing that's been getting in my way is that I think one cover is like 1,200 to 2,500, and I knew I could get it so much cheaper and I get so many more things. So part of it, I'll be honest, is I gave myself unnecessary pressure just because I was like, oh, I'm next to the airport, if people like come by the house, I want it to be like presentable. So I went to Kitengela to finally get the couch extension. Ended up being a bit of a shit show because the person I talked to wasn't there. The person who was there in the shop wanted to almost double the price. So I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna go buy pillows. And then I went to the place that sold me these pillows. There's so many pillows here, I wish you knew. Like, I'm gonna show you each of them, but I'm literally surrounded by a sea of pillows. Yeah, so the place that I went ended up being able to sort me out on the couch front as well. So I will be doing like a full-on living and dining room tour because I actually also fixed my dining table. So it's no longer wobbly, it's stable, it is the exact design that I wanted, no interlocking legs, and I'm so happy about that. So even as I've been away, I've been like making little bits of progress on different projects, and I'm just so excited. So yeah, I ended up being able to get the couch extension, but we're gonna start with the pillows because that is what led me to that store. And then I just like kind of went overboard. Like I lost control a little bit. Like when I get sad, I shop, and this is one of my biggest, like worst, most toxic traits that I do need to get in check. But I was so disappointed that I wouldn't be able to get like the couch extension, and I was thinking if I'm having having a bunch of people in my house. Like every time I tell someone you should come over, I want to be like 100% fully meaning it, versus now it's like you should come over even though it will completely inconvenience me, and like the furniture is weird and there's a huge gap in my couch and there's a, you know, like all those little things. So I was like, this is the month that I finally sort that out, finally like get it together, so that when I invite someone to my house, it's truly with my whole heart and there isn't like caveats and explanations and, you know, just all of that nonsense. I told you, it's already been 8 minutes and we haven't even started. I told you this is more of a chatty, vloggy, catching up haul situation, so hopefully you are okay with that, because it has been a while and I've missed you guys. Anyway, so in Yvonne's video, she had a haul from Smart Lady Home, and I've been wanting to shop from them for a while, so I decided to sort of try out my way before I ended up spending like big monies on pillow cushions and pillows and whatever, and it worked out perfectly. So I'm really happy to like help you save money as well, because all this material that you're going to see, I got black leather, I got white leather, and I got brown leather, which is on the side that you can see. Yeah, all of this I bought at 500 bob per meter, and I only bought 1 meter. So you'll see all the pillows that I got from just 1 meter of each color. I did use like half and half on some of them. It's a whole thing, so I'll take you through a tour of each and every pillow. But the most important thing to note is that that's 500 bob for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least half or full leather pillows. That's 1,500 shillings, and then 1 kg of fiber stuffing in each of them. So like this one has 1 kg of pure fiber, none of that chips business, because 1 kg of fiber is 300 bob. 1 kg of chips is 250. Honestly, it doesn't make a difference. So 1 kg of full fiber stuffing, so that's 1,800 plus 1,500, and I have 6 pillows. Okay, so let's do the math on these pillows so that you can decide if it's worth it or not. For me, it is 100% worth it, because I'm not spending 1,800 shillings on a pillow that kind of looks like what I want. It is exactly what I want, right? So I spent 500 per meter on the leather material, right? And I only bought 1 meter of each. And then I had to get this cloth material, and I wish they had it in white, but they did not. And that was very disappointing. But it's so blown out you can barely even see it. But when I'm doing the b-roll, you'll be able to see everything. Yeah, I spent 250 bob on 1 meter of the cloth material. So that's about 1,750 on the material for the pillows, and then I spent 300 bob on the stuffing for each of these pillows, so that is 1,800 shillings for the stuffing, plus about 150 for each of them for the stitching and the sewing and all of that. And then I think maybe add another total 300 bob for the liner and for the zippers for all of the pillows, not for each of them. So in total, each pillow cost me under 800 shillings, and honestly for me it's worth it, especially because I've gone there like ready to buy a couch, and then I ended up needing to buy pillows. So I was like, might as well spend a little bit of money just to make me happy, because I was definitely not in the plans. I only wanted the couch, and then I ended up getting the couch anyway. So yeah, I did go a little bit overboard, I can admit that, but I feel like at 800 bob a pop, and you don't have to get like all of them at once, right? So I definitely thought it was worth it for me, just because I knew I would never go into that little chochoro where the tailor was, and the tailor already had a relationship with the shop that I was buying the material from and everything, so it was easier to just have them manage that whole situation versus like me having to go and find him independently. So the design that I decided to go with is white leather. You really can't see the difference here, but there's white leather here and then white material on this side. Then we have black leather and white material. So this one was supposed to be brown. They made a mistake, but it's fine. Don't really care. And then we have black leather and brown leather here, which is so cute when it's on the couch. And then we have material and brown leather, which I had to go back for a second round because I'd actually initially only gotten 4 pillows. Then I decided to sort of add a little bit just to like, you know, make it work, make it happen. Then I got, this is a black leather and a white leather pillow, just half and half. So I can have it like this or I can have it like this, which I absolutely love. And last but not least, the brown leather and the white leather pillows, and I am obsessed. So this can be placed this way or this way, and I absolutely love it. So honestly, I have absolutely no regrets about getting any of these. Yes, I was over budget. Yes, I did go a little bit overboard because now I have 6 million pillows on my couch, but it does feel cozy and like home. You know, like I come home and I'm smiling now. I'm excited to be sitting here and working. I'm excited to be able to like spread out and like, you know, lay out my things properly and like relax a bit on this couch versus having the hole right there, and just, it was just a hot mess. I did not enjoy it at all. I'm really, really grateful that I now have this. So I will be doing like a full-on proper sitting room tour. The only issue is I still need to replace my lens, but I have to pay for this financial accounting course and then get reimbursed by the office. And then there's another one that I need to do, but then I'm kind of just like working, seeing where I'll fit it in the middle. So yeah, it's just a whole thing. And you see the quality that you're looking at me on right now, this quality is amazing, but the quality of shooting on my phone and then putting it up, like I was so heartbroken when I had to show you my navy beautiful kitchen with like shitty quality. Just, it's not good, you know. It's that's part of what's been like keeping me away, because I can't just pick up the camera and like record anything the way I used to, because this longer lens definitely shows a lot more of the shaking in my hand. So yeah, it's not good. It's just, it's not good. So we're gonna be having a lot more sit down like chatty videos in the future, and that's really good because now I can finally shoot a video for the joint side, and I have so many video ideas now. I'm so excited. I actually feel like taking this time out was very refreshing for me, so I'm very, very excited to be back. Okay, so I had to stop this video to literally go and grab the next thing that I bought because I'm trying to go in chronological order. And walking back here, I feel like I was doing the walk of shame, but there's no judgment on this channel, right? Because we all know Crystal has a bit tiny little shopping problem. Like I feel like I'm so glad I'm not like accountable to someone for my finances, because they would have every right to be angry at how shamelessly I blew the budget. Like there's really no excuse, except I'm just gonna say it's been really cold. It's been really, really cold in Nairobi, and when I saw this, I knew I would hate myself if I let it go. There's no like practical justification, because the next thing we're going to is like the Think Twice haul, and I had to get office clothes because I was going into the office for the first time in 2 years. Nothing properly fits in an officey way, you know, like it just, there's an excuse for that. But like this beauty right here, I have no regrets. Let me tell you, I am all about sparking joy in my home, in my wardrobe, in my life, in my everything. And every time I go to bed with this blanket, let me tell you, the joy that's in my soul, the softness that I feel, this is amazing. So funny story, they sold this to me as gray and kept insisting even after the delivery guy came, and I was like, did you send me a blue one by mistake? And they're like, no, this is gray. This is the grayest we have in our collection. The other one is blue. Like, really? I have it in my hands, really? But if I don't tell you that this is 100% worth it, I would be such a liar. Even with the blue, and I'm not a fan of blue, but I feel like I can make this work, like built into my gray beddings already. It's a bit of blue on my sheets, so it works perfectly. I love this so much. I wanted a fleece Sherpa blanket for the longest time, and every time I look at them, I'm like, should I not? And then it goes out of stock. So I knew that I had to get this. And then as I'm talking to her, and I know it's a sales tactic, I know that, because she's like, you know, we're running low on stock. If you want it, you should order it soon. They're going like hotcake. And because I remember it going out of stock the last time I really, really wanted it, and I've been singing about how I need to start buying like myself new beddings and just like refresh everything in my bedroom, this kind of felt like a no-brainer, because I've been wanting to add a blanket because I've been really cold. So I've literally been hunting for blankets all over the house, and now I finally found a balance between what's enough for me and what should be in my guest room. So my guest room is also coming together. I am so excited. But this, I could not leave it. It sparks too much joy to be walked away from. So yes, I spent 6,000 shillings on a blanket plus delivery, so like 6,600 or something, but it really is worth it, even though this is not great by any stretch of the imagination. So this is a 5x6 blanket. I'll have pictures of how it looks on a bed, as well as the pictures that they had for sale, and it looks exactly like it did in the listing. So it is a fleece on this side and a Sherpa on the side. So Sherpa is just like fake wool basically, but it is quite warm. It's not as warm as I had expected it to be. So in my mind, I thought thought as soon as I touch it, my whole body will be like overheated, and that's why I was willing to spend X amount of money on it. But I do think it's worth it because I do use this in combination with my older gray blanket, and that together with my duvet, it does cocoon me, and I wake up feeling like I'm in a sauna, and I really like that. But it doesn't immediately give you the sauna effect, which is what I had wanted. I'd actually thought I would be able to like use this on my bed and then keep the gray one specifically for traveling, but apparently I need the power of both of them because I'm a very cold person, and it's been really ridiculously cold lately, right? So I feel like there's justification, you know? So no regrets, no complaints. It's part of the haul, and we are just living with it. So after this, I was basically done. After I bought this is when I found out that people are coming in for a training and I have to go to the office, and yeah. So the next thing I bought, and I've literally just remembered how I even commented on Yvonne's video because I wanted myself to know that I have no business shopping whatsoever, and yet like watching her haul just triggered me into like falling off the deep end essentially. So yeah, this is yeah, it's fine. We don't judge each other here, right? So the next things I bought are these lovely shoes. I absolutely love these. I have been taking screenshots of office shoes for like months now, and then finally when I actually need some, I realized I took a screenshot in February of 2020. This shoe is not going to be available. That's just really optimistic of you to expect it to be available, said Crystal to Crystal. So yeah, I ended up coming across these ones, and I believe these are from Forever Trendy 22 on Instagram. I don't even go to Instagram, and yet I went to order these shoes. So what I really loved is that the delivery all the way to my house is just 300 bob. So I think it's 300 bob flat fee across Nairobi, which is amazing. Which is how I spent 1,000 bob on these shoes, because I had wanted this and a black pair, but I think the black one was like out of stock and they didn't want to tell me, so they sent me a green one instead in the same design, and I'm like, I want something neutral, not something, you know, screamy. So ended up only going for this one, but I was still on the hunt for shoes. And because I was still on the hunt for shoes, I decided why not also go on the hunt for like proper official pants, because we're still hunting, right? I have these shoes that I absolutely love, but this is size 5. I am size 6. I wear this for 2 or 3 hours. My feet want to murder me. My feet are dying. My feet don't forgive me for like a day or two after. The last time I went to the office, I did suffer through them, and I went home with blisters and just like really angry feet, and I didn't want to do that to myself again. So I am actually still on the hunt for pointy leather shoes. I found a pair that were they were on sale July 1st. I found them July 31st. So instead of being on sale for 1,000 bob, now they've gone back to the regular price of 2,000 bob, which already is questionable, but then it's all the way in Gigiri, and that is so freaking far away. So I'm just like, Am I driving all that way for a pair of shoes that I don't even need anymore because I'm not going to the office for another 3 months? Who knows? At this point, honestly, who knows? I'm trying not to leave the house at all, so then I'm just not spending any money, not doing anything, and I'm okay with that for now, but who knows? We'll see at the end of the month how I'm feeling. Basically, if you do have recommendations for pointy leather shoes, I need them to be pointy. I don't like a soft rounded toe situation, and I don't do heels just because I don't believe in suffering. I don't believe in punishing myself. I'm already waking up at 4 a.m., leaving the house at 5 a.m. just to make it to the office. I don't then need to be wobbling the whole day. You know, like just, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. So I ended up getting those shoes. And then I decided to be brave and go to Think Twice, because Think Twice is smack in the middle of Mlolongo. And sometimes parking is like hit or miss. So it can be a little bit iffy. And the problem is that when I go to Think Twice, it's like my brain gets suspended and I buy so much shit, like so much stuff that's not on the plans, on the budget, just none of that. I have no business buying it, right? So this time I tried to be really focused, only go straight to the shoe section in case they had like the pointy shoes that I wanted. Of course, they didn't have the pointy shoes that I wanted, but they did have 3 other pairs that I fell completely head over heels in love with, none of which are office shoes, by the way. So yeah, I ended up coming home with 2 of them because one of them, the partner couldn't be found, and they were like, leave your number. And I was like, I am a pillar of self-control. I am not leaving my number because I'm not coming back for it. And now I regret it so deeply, so much. I wish I could go back, because they said the shoes for women are at a maximum of 600 bob. And when I went to the counter, they were 300 bob each. And honestly, I feel like you'll agree with me. If I had left brown flat almost knee-length leather boots for 300 bob in Think Twice. Honestly, I feel like we could all collectively smack me down because that would be a spectacularly bad idea, right? This is the shoe that's not an official shoe, but because I could not find, like, I couldn't wear the black and white ones with my second day outfit because I was more of a tan, brownie, like casual outfit. So I decided to go with this boot to the office, and it worked. It worked perfectly because everyone was like a bit more casual than smart casual. So it worked. I was really happy with it. So it all ended up coming together in the end, and I'm very, very happy. But this for 300, and the quality is freaking amazing. The warmth inside and everything, amazing. As well as this for 300. And I've been looking for like sporty, comfortable, walking everyday shoes for the longest time. And for me to actually finally find something that is so ridiculously comfortable. I walk all day in these and feel absolutely nothing. I mean, amazing. Amazing. Technically, I could have worn them to the office, but I wasn't trying to like casually it up that much. And I spent 2 weeks literally picking out an outfit for the 2 days that the office days were. So yeah, I wasn't gonna like throw that all out the window just to go all casual with it. Like, absolutely not. I looked fabulous, if I do say so myself. So I will have some b-roll of me wearing the clothes that I bought at Think Twice, because honestly, Think Twice is just the one. It's the place. I haven't shopped since the last time I shopped at Think Twice, and I think that was in 2019. And yet every time I go there, I am guaranteed to find beautiful things that I will be absolutely obsessed with. And I could not recommend the store enough. Honestly, they just have the best stuff. And oh, I'm not even done, because besides the shoes, besides the clothes that I got, because I did finally find pants that I can wear to the office, and I'm so excited that I'm sorted for like now and also the next future office days. Basically, I also found, look at how cute this pillow is. The pillow inside is mine, an existing one from this couch, but this pillow cover was from Think Twice, the one with all the pom-poms, and I absolutely love it. Also, as soon as all these things came into my house, I like looked at them a little bit and then threw them in the washing machine. So that is why I will never regret getting that washing machine. It is such a lifesaver. But this has been washed, it is perfectly clean, and I am obsessed with it. It is so cute. And with the black pillows, like this black accents are working so perfectly for me. So I'm just so happy. When you see the whole couch together, you'll understand why everything comes together, and it's the best thing. So next thing that I got to Think Twice, that was definitely not on the plan. And again, it said textiles were going to be up to about 600. They gave me this pillowcase for about 200 bob, and they gave me this for 300 bob. And I was so excited because look at how cute this is. So it's like slim and long versus being like wide, but I really, really like it. The color is perfect. So this is what I think of when you say gray and not this. See how it's not even close? But honestly, I'm not complaining because I had no business shopping, but I found all of these wonderful like textile, textured, materially things that just make me really happy. Honestly, it does spark joy. Every time I walk into this house now, I feel like it's home. I feel like it's coming together. I feel like it's complete. I feel like now that the couch situation is actually fixed, I can even start thinking about curtains, you know? So it is definitely making progress in the right direction, even though I had no business spending money last month. So this month, my birthday month, I'm not allowed to spend any money, but because I'm already cozy in the house, I feel like I have everything I need, you know? So yeah, I think that is all for this haul. I have so many videos coming up. I finally got my sink installed. I finally got the tap installed. So excited about that. Definitely will show you like the plumbing and the electricity and everything for the washing machine, which I am absolutely loving because this one washed a carpet in it and it worked out perfectly. So yeah, I have no regrets. 10 kg is definitely the way to go. I don't see myself ever going lower than 10 kg again. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video here because it's been quite long, but I hope you enjoyed this catch up. If you're new, do subscribe, join the family. It would be nice to have you here. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Let me know if you've been to Think Twice lately, because that place has so many gems. Honestly, if I could, I would just like buy the whole store and then like go shopping through it slowly, right? But even this time, I literally wore those uncomfortable shoes to the shop just so that I could try on like official pants and be like, you know, getting like a full live view view of what it would look like with the proper shoes, but B, thought I would be so uncomfortable that I would have to leave the store. And I still bought like a whole basin, like a whole bucket full of things anyway. So yeah, I feel like there's just no stopping me when it comes to shopping, but affordable shopping, getting good deals is what I am all about. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, do stick around for more of the same. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thumbs up, that supports this channel quite a bit, especially with our YouTube algorithm and my disappearances. It would help out a lot. So yeah, thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.